Well, a lot of people are working now to collect their documents, get their ducks in a row as they prepare to file their 2020 taxes. Of course, still plenty of time, but there are definitely some incentives to get it done early. Joining us this morning with information and advice is Robin Wininger, owner of Liberty Tax Offices in Colonial Heights and Blunteville. Robin, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, certainly as we get the new year, all the documents kind of start rolling in. This is the time to kind of get everything prepared.
Yes, it is. Yes, it certainly is. And this year is a little bit different than some of our past tax seasons because we've got a lot of things out there, and then we are still in the midst of COVID. So the IRS typically opens up and starts doing their receiving of the tax returns mid-January this year. Last year it opened up on the 19th. This year they will not start receiving until the 25th of January. But that does not mean that you can't come in and us get started, and then as soon as you get that W-2 or 1099 in, then we can finish up your return and get it sent in.
All right. And as looking back at 2020, Robin, you say there's two really big things that happened that could affect your taxes.
That is correct. The first thing, as everyone knows, is we've had two stimulus rounds. The first one, most of us have received that one, and that money is not taxable. So that's something that people need to understand. The second stimulus, there are many taxpayers right now that are affected with that second stimulus. They haven't received it. Actually, there's 340,000 people that we know of that have been affected by that. So if you have not received your stimulus, the second stimulus yet, it's really important if you filed with Liberty Tax, we can help guide you through the process. If you haven't filed with Liberty Tax, we can also help you find out if you're going to get your stimulus, when you're going to get it, how you're going to get it. The IRS Gov is the best place to go and check and do that. I will give you the website later in this interview, but we can also, if you call us, we can help you, guide you to check and see what your standard is on that second stimulus. The second big thing for 2020 was the high number of taxpayers receiving unemployment due to COVID, losing their jobs, not working as much, and unemployment is taxable. So that's really important to know, because if you did not have taxes taken out of your unemployment, you could end up owing income taxes instead of receiving a refund. And sometimes you have differences of that, because if you are one of the thousands of people who receive earned income credit, unemployment can affect that. You will not receive any earned income credit on unemployment or bank interest. So your tax refund could drastically change from previous years.
Yeah, I was going to say that could make a big difference.
It can make a huge difference, yes. And a lot of people depend on that to help with bills and those kinds of things based off the large amount that they get in the earned income credit. So very, very important to, if you did have any type of unemployment, the figures could change. And we can do a free estimate at any of our Liberty Tax offices and put in and see how that would affect, so you will know before you get the bottom line, how is this going to affect my refund.
Okay, and then you say too there are some things that you should be going ahead and kind of starting to gather when it comes to your personal information, things that you're going to need when you go into your Liberty Tax office.
True. And one other thing that is really not, it's not too important facts, this is at any time, but due to the number of people with job changes, signing up for unemployment, those kinds of things, identity theft seems to be on the rise. And we saw that last year as well, and I'm sure it will continue to be a trend this year. So if you get a letter from the IRS that says something about identity theft, bring that letter to any of the Liberty Tax offices and we will help you. But here are some of the things that you need to help verify that information and also file your taxes in a timely manner. You need photo IDs for the taxpayer and spouse. So either a government issued ID card, your driver's license. Very important to have that because we check that every time we do a tax return, whether you're a new or returning client, to verify that it is you that is filing the taxes. Social Security cards for each person on the return, and that also includes your children. Very important to make sure that the Social Security matches the child so that there's no questions from the IRS that it is your child. The IRS requires us also to have proof that the child lives at your address. So you want to bring a statement that proves that the child is in your responsibility and care and also lives at your address. So something like a school record, a pharmacy statement, a food stamp letter, or any kind of correspondence that shows the child's name at your address, and that will just help the process along.
All right, well, certainly, Robin, a lot of information here for our viewers. We're going to go ahead and give folks some numbers so that they can get in touch with you if they have other questions. First of all, we've got two numbers here on your screen, that 423-239-9858. That will take you to one of the Liberty Tax offices right here in the Tri-Cities. Here is also a 188 number that will take you to the overall Liberty Tax office, and they can help you find the nearest one. Robin, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day.
Thank you very much for having me. You too.